Have you ever felt your knee crack a little every time you walk down the stairs? Or a slight pinch in your hip right after getting up from the couch? If you're over 55, that feeling probably isn't unfamiliar. My name is David Miller. I'm not a doctor or some big-shot inventor. I'm just a 63-year-old man who struggled with joint pain for many years. And then, a small discovery in my own kitchen completely changed how I feel in my body. Not a pill, not expensive physical therapy, but a natural formula made from just 3 simple ingredients, all easy to find in any grocery store in the US. They cost less than $15. And the most important part, they started working in just the first week. I know it sounds too good to be true. I used to think the same, until I experienced it myself. After just 3 weeks of drinking it every morning, I could climb stairs without grabbing the railing. I could stand up from a chair without hearing that grinding sound in my knees. And it wasn't just me. I shared this formula with 87 friends in my church community in Pennsylvania. 84 of them said they felt noticeably better. I'm not saying this is a miracle cure, but it is a tool, a way to help your body heal itself, to naturally rebuild collagen, the key building block for joints, skin, and even your nails. I'm not telling you to give up your medication or stop seeing your doctor. But if you're someone who believes in the power of nature and believes that sometimes the simplest things are the most effective, then this message is for you. We're not going to get into complicated science. All you need is a blender, a few minutes each morning, and a little patience to listen to how your body shifts day by day. If you're still listening at this point, take a moment to follow my channel or playlist so you won't miss the next formulas. I have 5 more natural recipes that help with joint health, digestion, and sleep, all under $10 to make. And don't forget to share this with a friend or loved one who quietly struggles with pain every day. Because sometimes what they need is not another prescription, but the right suggestion at the right time, a properly made glass of juice, and a little bit of hope from someone who's been there. 2. Incredible results from a seemingly simple formula. If you've ever thought that only prescription drugs could ease chronic joint pain, let me tell you a true story. A story about a man named Michael Thompson, 66 years old, who had to give up his love for hiking because his left knee ached every time the weather turned cold. Michael wasn't someone who believed in natural remedies. He was practical. He trusted medicine, doctors, and the treatments covered by his insurance. But after one miserable winter, when he needed crutches just to get around, he started listening to his daughter's suggestion. She had sent him a video showing how to make a juice using ingredients already in his kitchen: chayote, pineapple, and a packet of unflavored gelatin. The total cost for all these ingredients? Less than $15. After some hesitation, Michael gave it a try. He followed the instructions exactly. He soaked the gelatin in warm water, blended the pineapple with chayote and filtered water, then mixed in the dissolved gelatin. He drank it every morning on an empty stomach and waited about 20 minutes before eating breakfast. The first day went by, nothing happened. The second day, still the same. But by day 5, he realized he had walked all the way to the mailbox without hearing that grinding sound in his knee. By the end of week 3, he could bend down to tie his shoes without having to move slowly and carefully like before. Michael wasn't alone. A group of 87 people from his church community in town tried the same formula for 3 weeks. The result? 87% of participants reported a significant reduction in joint pain. Some older adults shared that they could now shop on their own, work in the yard, even return to gentle activities like yoga or tai chi. What's more, none of them changed their medications or treatment plans. They simply added this juice to their morning routine. This isn't a miracle cure. It's targeted nutritional support delivered at the right time. When collagen levels in the body decline after age 30, giving your joints the raw materials to rebuild is entirely possible. And when you choose the right ingredients like vitamin C from chayote, bromelain enzyme from the pineapple core, and gelatin rich in glycine and proline, your body knows exactly what to do with them. The old aches begin to fade. Mobility starts to return. Not overnight, but day by day it becomes noticeable. If you're wondering, could this really work for me? Just remember, Michael wondered the same thing, and he said something I'll never forget. I don't hear my knees complain every morning anymore. It's like they're thanking me. 3. Collagen, the silent thread that holds your body together. Not everyone thinks of collagen when talking about joint health. Most people think of calcium, glucosamine, or expensive supplements with fancy names. But the truth is, collagen is the quiet thread that holds everything in place. From your skin, hair, and nails, to the connective tissues in your joints, ligaments, and tendons. If your body were a house, collagen would be the cement that keeps each brick in place. Now imagine what happens when that cement starts to crack over time. That's exactly what the body goes through after the age of 30. According to research, starting at age 30, your body loses about 1.5% of its natural collagen each year. By the time you're 60, many people have lost nearly half of their original collagen stores without even realizing it. And the consequences go beyond just wrinkles. It's the sound of your knee cracking when you stand up. It's the ache in your wrist after a short afternoon of gardening. It's when your skin feels drier, loses elasticity, and no longer has the healthy glow it used to. Linda Parker, 58, shared this. I used to think my dry skin just meant I wasn't drinking enough water. Then I realized the real issue was beneath the surface. My skin was missing collagen, and so were my joints. Linda was right. Collagen makes up about 30% of all the protein in the human body. That's a huge number. It's found everywhere. In the cartilage that helps you move with ease, in the cornea of your eye to support clear vision, and even in your blood vessels to keep them flexible and strong. When collagen declines, your body isn't just affected cosmetically. It slows your recovery after activity, makes you more prone to injury from falls, and leaves you feeling more tired after everyday tasks. The good news is, our bodies don't lose the ability to make collagen completely. It just goes dormant. And with the right ingredients, at the right time, that natural process can be reactivated with surprising results. You don't have to look far. Ingredients like vitamin C, proline, and glycine, key components in collagen production, are found in everyday foods like chayote, pineapple, and gelatin. When combined correctly, your body recognizes it as a signal. It's time to repair. You won't see changes overnight, but by the second or third week, you'll notice subtle, everyday signs. Less back pain in the morning, less stiffness in your knees when you wake up, softer skin when you wash your face. And if you stay consistent, your body's ability to bounce back may surprise you. Just like Linda said, I don't feel like I'm getting older anymore. I feel like I'm coming back. 4.3 simple ingredients, 3 pillars of natural collagen recovery. Most of us have heard the familiar saying, you are what you eat. But there's a more accurate version, especially when it comes to joint health. You are what your body can absorb and use properly. That's why simply eating nutrient-rich foods isn't always enough. You need the right combination of ingredients, in the right proportions, at the right time, to activate your body's natural repair system. After 2 decades of studying nutrition and aging, I've discovered this. No formula is as simple and effective as the combination of these 3 ingredients: chayote, pineapple, and unflavored gelatin. 3 names that don't seem to have much in common, but when brought together, they create a powerful biological chain reaction that helps your body produce collagen naturally. First ingredient, chayote. Chayote is often overlooked because of its plain appearance and mild taste. But inside the small green fruit is a treasure chest of vitamin C. Just one medium chayote, about 6 to 7 ounces, or 170 to 200 grams, can provide up to 40 to 50% of the recommended daily intake of vitamin C for adults. Vitamin C acts like a construction supervisor. It helps bind collagen fibers together, increasing the strength and elasticity of connective tissue. Without vitamin C, your body can't build collagen. And when this cement is missing, the bricks in your joint structure slowly start to fall apart. Second ingredient, pineapple. Pineapple is already well known, but what many people don't realize is this. The core of the pineapple, the tough part that's often thrown away, contains the highest level of bromelain. Bromelain is a natural enzyme that breaks down protein. Once inside your body, it works like a biological grinder, breaking complex proteins into smaller, more absorbable chains. This allows your body to better absorb nutrients from gelatin and from the food you eat every day. On top of that, bromelain also has strong anti-inflammatory properties, helping to soothe irritated joints and improve blood flow to cartilage that needs healing. Third ingredient, unflavored gelatin. Gelatin is essentially collagen that has been processed for easier absorption. A small packet of about 10 grams or 1/3 ounce contains amino acids like glycine and proline, two key elements in forming cartilage, skin, and tendons. These amino acids are not common in the modern Western diet, especially among older adults who eat little meat or bone broth. When you supply gelatin daily, you're not just giving your body the raw materials to rebuild, you're also easing the burden on your liver, the organ that has to make these amino acids when they're missing. The amazing part is this. When you use chayote for vitamin C, pineapple to enhance absorption, and gelatin to provide structural support, you're building a collagen production line right inside your own body. Compact, efficient, and side effect-free system, simplicity is often the most powerful tool. 3 ingredients, 1 formula, and 1 real chance to regain your inner flexibility. 5. Inside the 3 ingredients where the real benefits come from. We've talked about chayote, pineapple, and gelatin as a combined formula. But if you're listening and wondering, why these 3? This section will help you see the reason behind each one. Chayote, the silent hero for skin and knees. Chayote might look a bit plain. Light green skin, no strong scent, and almost no flavor. But sometimes, a simple look hides something special. 1 medium chayote, about 6 to 8 ounces, or 170 to 230 grams, can provide nearly 50% of the daily recommended amount of vitamin C for adults. On top of that, chayote contains potassium, a mineral that helps regulate blood pressure and supports smooth muscle function. What makes chayote stand out is its natural antioxidant content. Flavonoids, quercetin, and folic acid found in this fruit help protect cells from free radical damage, reduce low-grade inflammation, and support cartilage repair. Inside the body, vitamin C acts like a collagen builder. It doesn't just trigger collagen production, it also strengthens the bonds between collagen fibers. Without enough vitamin C, even if you provide gelatin, your body still can't build collagen effectively. Pineapple, the bridge that helps absorption. Pineapple isn't just a delicious tropical fruit. It's also a rich source of bromelain, a powerful protein-digesting enzyme. The firm core of the pineapple, often discarded because it's tough to eat, is actually the part with the highest concentration of bromelain. When you eat pineapple with the core, you're giving your body a vital tool. It breaks down complex proteins into more absorbable forms. In this juice formula, bromelain helps your body absorb the amino acids from gelatin more efficiently. Beyond that, bromelain is well known for its anti-inflammatory effects. Many studies in the US show that, in moderate amounts from food, bromelain may help reduce swelling and joint pain, and improve blood circulation to damaged tissue. A glass of pineapple juice each morning not only tastes good, but also supports deep recovery from within. Gelatin, a solid foundation for rebuilding. Gelatin directly supplies the building materials. It's basically collagen that's been heat processed and hydrolyzed, so your body can absorb it more easily than collagen from whole foods. Just one packet of unflavored gelatin, about 10 grams, or 1/3 ounce, provides your body with a rich source of glycine and proline. These two amino acids play key roles in building collagen, elastin, and connective tissues. Glycine also offers an extra bonus. It helps calm the nervous system, promoting deeper, more restful sleep. If you often have trouble sleeping or wake up during the night, gelatin might become an unexpected ally for you. When these three ingredients are combined, they create a powerful synergistic effect. Chayote delivers the start signal with vitamin C. Pineapple boosts absorption and digestion. Gelatin provides the ready-to-use structure for rebuilding. All three are easy to find. They're affordable with a total cost under $15 per batch. And when used in the right order, the right way, you'll feel a difference no pill can match. 6. Step-by-step guide how to make the joint and collagen recovery juice. This isn't a trendy smoothie. It's not a detox juice made just for social media. This is a formula designed to help your body fully absorb collagen-repairing ingredients, reduce inflammation, and support joint regeneration from the inside out. And the best part? You don't need expensive equipment. Just a blender, a few simple ingredients, and less than 10 minutes each morning. Ingredients you'll need: 1/2 of a peeled chayote, medium size, about 4 to 5 ounces, or 120 to 140 grams. 1 slice of pineapple, about 3/4 inch thick, or around 2 centimeters. Keep the core, that's where most of the bromelain is concentrated. 1 packet of unflavored gelatin, about 10 grams, or roughly 1/3 ounce. 1 2/3 cups of filtered water, which is about 400 milliliters. 1 teaspoon of honey, if you prefer a bit of natural sweetness. Choose wildflower or organic honey for better anti-inflammatory effects. Step 1. Bloom the gelatin. Grab a small bowl. Add 5 tablespoons of warm water, around 104 F or 40 C. Sprinkle the gelatin into the water. Stir gently to prevent clumping. Let it sit for exactly 5 minutes. This allows the gelatin to absorb the water, bloom evenly, and get ready to melt. Step 2. Melt the gelatin. Once the gelatin has bloomed, you can melt it using one of two methods. Microwave. Heat for 15 seconds, then stir thoroughly. Double boiler. Gently warm it in a pot of hot water until it becomes fully liquid. Be careful not to overheat, it should not boil, or it may lose its nutritional properties. Once melted, set it aside. Step 3. Prepare the chayote and pineapple. Cut half of the chayote into small cubes. No need to remove the core. Chayote is soft and blends easily, so small square chunks will do. Next, cut the 3/4 inch slice of pineapple into smaller pieces. Be sure to include the core, it's the nutritional heart of the fruit. Step 4. First blend. Add to the blender all chopped chayote, the prepared pineapple, 400 milliliters of filtered water. Blend for 2 to 3 minutes until smooth and well mixed. Take your time here. Blending thoroughly breaks down fiber and releases the full range of nutrients. Step 5. Second blend with gelatin. Now add the melted gelatin into the blender. Blend for another 1 to 2 minutes. The goal is to fully integrate the gelatin, with no lumps or residue. Once finished, you'll have a pale green-yellow drink, with a slightly thick texture. If it sits for a few minutes, you may see a little separation. This is totally normal. Just stir gently before drinking. How to use? Drink about 7 ounces or 200 milliliters in the morning on an empty stomach. Then wait at least 20 minutes before eating breakfast. At this time, your stomach is in its most absorbent state. Your body can take in the nutrients without interference from other foods. Think of this moment as a golden window, an ideal start to the day not just for your joints, but for your entire body. 7. Usage timeline: when big changes start with small steps. We all know that real changes in the body don't happen overnight. Just like a garden needs regular watering to grow, your body needs time to regenerate and heal, especially for things that work quietly like cartilage, collagen, and connective tissues. So don't rush. Be patient. And most importantly, be consistent. The recommended schedule is clear and straightforward, and it's based on how the adult body naturally functions, not just on how we feel day to day. Weeks 1 to 3 jumpstart the rebuilding engine. For the first 21 days, use about 7 ounces or 200 milliliters of juice each day, ideally in the morning on an empty stomach. This is when your body absorbs nutrients best, like opening the gate to kickstart the repair process. Some people feel a difference in the very first week. Like Paul Jenkins, 62, from Oregon. He shared, "In the mornings, I used to wait a few minutes before my joints would warm up. I didn't notice it at first. But by day 10, I suddenly realized, hey, I'm not groaning every morning anymore." Not everyone will notice that quickly, but after 3 weeks, most people begin to see at least one of these signs. Joints move more easily in the morning. Less dryness or tightness in the knees or wrists. Skin feels softer with fewer rough patches, especially on elbows or knees. Weeks 4 to 12 reinforce and maintain the results. If you've made it through the first 3 weeks, don't stop now. This next phase is when your body truly starts to rebuild what's been lost. Many studies show that collagen regeneration in adults takes at least 8 to 12 weeks for solid and lasting effects. So keep drinking daily, sticking to the same 200 milliliters, and continue doing it in the morning before meals. During this phase, you may start noticing even clearer improvements: brighter, more even-toned skin, stronger nails that don't break as easily. That achy back and knees feeling fades even after busy, active days. Some even say they've returned to old activities like yoga, biking, or long walks they once gave up. After 90 days, shift to maintenance mode. Once you complete the first 90 days, you can adjust to drinking the juice just 3 times per week. Keep the same amount, about 7 ounces or 200 milliliters. This phase is called maintenance. It helps you keep the benefits you've built without letting your body lose its rhythm. Just like regular car maintenance, you don't need it daily anymore, but you shouldn't stop entirely. Drinking 3 times per week will help maintain your skin's elasticity, joint strength, and recovery after activity. A few small tips that matter. If you miss a day, don't double up the next day. Just return to your regular routine. Your body needs consistency to adapt. Fluctuating too much may reduce the effectiveness of the rebuilding cycle. Don't rely too much on how you feel. Some improvements happen inside quietly but steadily. Real results show up when you look back after a few weeks or months and suddenly realize you've been feeling better for longer than you thought. 8. Storage tips: how to keep every drop of your juice nutrient-rich. Once you've taken the time to prepare this joint recovery juice, proper storage becomes absolutely essential. Because if it's not handled and stored correctly, Many of the valuable nutrients can start to break down within just a few hours, and that would be a real shame. To preserve its quality at the highest level, you should store the juice in a glass bottle with a tight-fitting lid. Glass doesn't react with the natural acids in pineapple, which helps protect enzymes and vitamins from being destroyed. Avoid using plastic bottles, especially thin, disposable types, as they can be affected by acidity and temperature and may release unwanted microparticles. Right after blending, pour the juice into a glass bottle immediately. Seal it tightly and place it in the refrigerator. You should drink it within 24 hours of preparation. After that point, levels of vitamin C and bromelain may begin to noticeably drop. In terms of appearance and texture, you might see some light separation after a few hours. That's totally normal. Just shake or stir it gently before drinking. If you want to extend its freshness a bit longer, add a few drops of fresh lemon juice just before blending. Lemon not only adds a refreshing taste, but also helps stabilize vitamin C and slow down natural oxidation. One more tip: fill the bottle as close to the top as possible to minimize the amount of air left inside. Air is the silent enemy of delicate nutrients. By doing this, you're not only protecting the batch you worked hard to make, but also making sure every morning starts with a complete, nourishing, and meaningful boost for your joints, your skin, and your inner vitality. 9. Initial reactions when your body starts doing the right thing. If this is your first time trying juice made from chayote, pineapple, and gelatin, you might notice a few small changes in the first few days. This is completely normal. In fact, it's a sign that your body is beginning to respond in a positive way. Take Karen Douglas, 59 years old, living in Montana. After the first 2 days of drinking the juice, she noticed she was urinating more frequently, and her stomach felt a bit more active than usual. She got worried and almost stopped, but by day 5, everything settled down, and she began to feel lighter, her back pain eased, and she started sleeping more deeply each night. What Karen experienced is a very natural part of a light detox process. When you introduce enzymes, vitamins, anti-inflammatory agents, and fast-absorbing collagen into your system, your liver, kidneys, and digestive tract begin to clean house. Frequent urination or mild bloating is simply the body's way of eliminating what it no longer needs. This usually lasts no more than 3 to 5 days. And if you feel a little discomfort in the beginning, understand that it's not a bad reaction. It's your body being activated. It's resetting itself to a new rhythm, a healthier rhythm, a more natural rhythm, and one that's built to last. 10. Flexible customization when taste and health goals meet. Not everyone has the same taste preferences, and not everyone shares the same health goals. That's why this juice recipe is fully customizable, based on your personal needs both in flavor and in nutritional benefits. If you find chayote a little hard to enjoy, try replacing half of it with cucumber. Cucumber is refreshing and mild, and it's rich in silica, a mineral that supports collagen production and improves tissue elasticity. Its flavor is lighter and easier to drink, especially for those not used to the taste of chayote. If you want to boost anti-inflammatory benefits, add a small slice of ginger about the size of your thumb. Ginger not only adds a pleasant warmth and aroma, but it's also a powerful natural anti-inflammatory agent, helping improve circulation and ease joint discomfort. Looking to support healthy, glowing skin? You can add 1 teaspoon of virgin coconut oil. Coconut oil helps absorb fat-soluble vitamins, while also delivering healthy fatty acids to nourish your skin from the inside out. If your priority is to increase antioxidant support, add 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Curcumin in turmeric helps protect cells from free radical damage, while also supporting cartilage and giving your skin a radiant boost over time. And if your goal is to strengthen joints and connective tissue, try adding 1 tablespoon of soaked chia seeds. Chia seeds are rich in omega-3s, fiber, and plant-based protein, which help reduce inflammation and support tissue repair. If you're managing blood sugar levels, skip the honey in the recipe. Use slightly underripe pineapple to reduce natural sugars, and add 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, a spice known to help regulate insulin and provide a warm, comforting flavor. With just a few small adjustments, you can turn your morning glass of juice into the version that's just right for you. 11. The unexpected bonus when sleep begins to heal too. You started drinking this juice because of joint pain, because of the stiffness you feel each morning, because you wanted to walk again without that ache in your knees. But then something else happened, something no one expected. You began sleeping better. That's exactly what happened to Mark Reynolds, 65, from Wisconsin. After 2 weeks of consistent use, not only did he feel lighter on his feet getting out of bed in the morning, but he also found himself tossing and turning less at night. He slept more deeply, and when he woke up he felt clear, refreshed, and no longer groggy for hours. Why does this happen? The answer lies in a small but powerful ingredient: glycine, a calming amino acid found abundantly in gelatin. Glycine helps soothe the central nervous system, can regulate heart rate, and gently lower core body temperature to levels ideal for deep sleep. Several studies in the US have shown that taking around 3 grams of glycine before bed can improve sleep quality in adults, especially older adults. And gelatin at a daily dose of around 10 grams is a rich, natural, and easily absorbed source of glycine. So even if better sleep wasn't your original goal, your body still receives this double benefit: joint recovery plus deeper, more restful sleep. A gentle, comforting bonus, and sometimes the most valuable gift at the end of a long day. Conclusion: a small start, a big change. If you've stayed with me this far, you're probably like me, someone who's been searching for a natural, gentle, and lasting solution for joint health, but doesn't want to rely forever on medications or expensive supplements. The formula using chayote, pineapple, and gelatin isn't a miracle. It doesn't replace your doctor. It doesn't replace medical diagnosis. But it is a natural and safe way to support your own body. It helps reawaken the repair processes that have slowed down over time. It gives your body the right building blocks at the right time and lets it do the rest. Your knees stop making that grinding sound when you stand up. Your back doesn't ache every time you bend to tie your shoes. Your nails feel stronger. Your skin looks brighter and softer each time you wash your face in the morning. And sometimes, it's a full, deep, dreamless sleep, that small thing that can transform the day that follows. My advice is very simple. Don't wait until the pain forces you to act. Care for your body before it cries out for help. Drinking a glass of juice each morning isn't a big deal. It takes just 5 minutes to prepare. Costs less than $15 a week. But what you might gain is months of freedom from painkillers. And if you feel good already, think of a friend or loved one who's silently struggling with joint pain every day. Send them this recipe, because sometimes real change doesn't come from a hospital. It comes from a small glass of juice in the morning. If you're hearing this as part of a video or podcast, go ahead and hit follow or turn on notifications. I'll be sharing 5 more natural recipes to support joint repair, boost collagen, and improve sleep for those over 50. And if you're one of the first 50 people to comment or share your story, you'll get the full guide to those 5 recipes later this week. Don't keep something helpful all to yourself. Share it, because taking care of our health should never be something we do alone. wishing you and your loved ones a flexible body, deep sleep, and a clear, energized mind every morning you wake up.